Okay, now, what? Okay, just one moment, please. Okay, so we have here. Okay, complain. Okay, how often do you complain about something? Can you please tell me? Is there anything that you complain about?
Mm,
Do you ever complain about something?
yes, I do.
Okay, on what? What do you usually complain about? Okay, when you complain, okay, so what is something that you usually complain about?
I like to complain about my travel plan in this summer
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why do you do that? Why?
because I want to travel to another country. So I want to complain and thinking more
Mm,
to have a best plan to travel to another country.
mm-hmm. Okay, to travel around the country. Okay, now I will share my screen. Just one moment, please. Okay, now can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, now in this picture, can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? What is something that you can see it? What is
I
happening?
saw
What is happening in this picture?
I saw two people
Mm-hmm. And what do they do?
talks something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So they are talking about something. And what do you like to talk about?
Mm, I want to talk with my best friend about my best country to my favorite country or my favorite food.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like what? What type of the food do you usually like to eat?
Mm, my favorite food is pho.
Mm-hmm. Because why? Because
Because pho is the traditional food in Vietnam,
mm-hmm.
and pho is healthy, has a healthy ingredient like beef or chicken, vegetable, and spice. And pho is popular everywhere. Many people in the world know pho, so I feel happy and connect when I eat it.
Okay. Now, can you please read the question number one and give me your answer?
Okay, what are the people saying? Do you think?
Mhm. So, what do you think? What are people saying here in this picture? What do they say? Look at the picture. What do they say about?
Let me think. I think I think the woman said something like I bought it or I want to return to get new one. I think it,
Hmm.
and I think the man is a shop assistant or the doctor.
Okay, so he is a shop assistant. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about okay selling things? Okay, so what is something that you would like to sell if you have a chance? Okay, so what is something that you would like to sell?
I think I would like to sell game Valorant game account
And why? Why would you like to do that? What is the reason that you would like to do something like this?
because Valorant is the game so popular around the world,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to and I want to sell Valorant game account because I want to need extra money to selling the account and can give me some cash back from the time and effort
Mm-hmm.
we put into it. And I
Mm-hmm.
think this game is hard. Many high value skin,
Mm-hmm.
like a rare skin, it can be worth good money to someone
Mm-hmm.
who
Okay.
really wants them.
Okay, so this is something that can be really valuable for you. What other things can be really valuable for you? What is something else that you would like to sell or to buy, and something that is really valuable for yourself? What other things are really valuable for you? Okay, are there any other things that are very valuable for you?
I, I think I think education and skill is valuable for me
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why?
because learning something new like English or coding it can give me long term value.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And when was the last time that you have something that was really valuable for you?
The last time
Hmm.
is
When
I
was the
am
last?
support.
When was the last time that
Last
you?
time
Mm-hmm.
I'm support and help my friends and family to do housework and school work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how? But now something that is valuable for you. When was the last time that you used to have something that is valuable for you? What can be really valuable for you? Okay, what is something that can is really valuable for you? Okay, that you have that is really valuable for you. That is important for you. What can be really important for you?
I think the last time it's valuable for me is I want to develop and coding one website to
Mm-hmm.
buy to sell a game account
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why do you want to do that?
because I want to sell a rare account or the high value skin in them who like it, and it makes me feel happy and relaxed if I sell one or two account in per day,
Mm-hmm. Per day.
and
Okay.
that memory is something I will always keep with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is something that can be really valuable for you. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and question number two. Can you please read the question number two?
Do you often take the things you have bought back to the shop? Why?
So do you often take? Okay. Do you often do these things?
Let me remember.
Did you ever? Okay. If you bought something, did you ever return it? Did you ever complain about something that you used to buy?
Mm, no, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what is something that people usually complain about? Is there anything that people usually complain about?
I think no, because we usually check carefully before buying anything.
Mm, okay, very carefully. Okay, so they okay now. Okay, so this is something that they do very carefully. Okay, now let's see, and we have here the question number three. Can you please read the question number three?
Tell us about a situation when you had to return a faulty item to a shop.
Mm, okay, okay, okay. Now, what do you think about this?
Mm, if I return a faulty item to a shop,
What would you return to the shop? What is something that you would to return to the shop? Is there anything that you would return to the shop?
I think one time I bought a pair of headphones, but when
Mm,
I tried them at home, and the sound in the headphone was not clear, and one side didn't work. And
mm,
I went back to the shop and explained the problem to the shop assistant,
mm-hmm,
and the shop assistant checked the headphones and agreed they were faulty. But luckily the shop allowed me to exchange them for a new pair. I was happy because the new headphone worked mm, perfectly and make me feel relaxed when I listen to music or learn English online.
mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so this is something that we can do online. Okay, and how would you write? Okay, how would you write complaint? Can you write 5 sentences? How would you write complaint about something that is not good for you? Okay, so how would you write your complaint? Okay, can you write five
Okay.
sentences about this?
I'm finished.
Okay, can you please read?
I was a corset. Excuse me, I bought this item a few days ago and it doesn't work properly. The problem is that it stops working after a few minutes. I was really disappointed because I need it to use at home. I would like to return it or change it for a new one, please. Could you help me solve this problem?
Could you help me to solve these problems? Okay, what problems do you like to sort out? What is the problem that you usually like to sort out with your friends?
Okay, when before the midterm exam,
Mm-hmm.
my best friends usually have a bad mistake about a problem on math, and he is always ask for help, and I always help him when he asks,
Mm-hmm.
and I am very happy and proud for if I help him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if you are happy, okay, and what is something? What other things can make you feel happy? Okay, can you please tell me? What are some other things that you feel happy about?
Uh, One day when I was 11, I was play football with my group, friend group in my class on the soccer field, and unluckily my best friend has broken leg.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here this, okay, this text. Okay, now let's try to read, okay, a formal letter. Now, let's read the console letter. Do you agree or disagree with this? Okay, can you please read this text?
Your local council has issued a new town planning policies and decides not to include and cycle lanes in the town center. Write a letter of complaint about this decision.
Hmm. Okay, so what do you think about cycling? Okay, is this something that can be good or something that is bad about? Okay, when we are speaking about cycling. So what is your opinion about cycling?
My opinion is cycling is very good
Mm-hmm.
because they are friendly for environment. Not is not of
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and
have
why?
gasoline like motorbikes or car, and they are very friendly for environment.
Okay, so they are very friendly. Okay, in their environment. Okay, very nice. And what other things are really friendly for yourself? What are some other things that are really friendly for you?
Mm, I think um, limit for eating junk food is really friendly for me
Okay, and why is that?
because junk food is not good for my health, and
Mm-hmm.
they can take a bad for me. It's cancer, and I don't want to have this for my body.
Mm-hmm. Help this for your body. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And when was the last time that you eat some junk food? When was the last time that you eat
Mhm.
some junk food?
The last time I eat some junk food in the last month,
Mm-hmm. Okay, what happened? What did you eat about?
like every day, I go to the convenience store to buy 2 or 3 bags
Mm-hmm.
potato chips or 1 bag of sweet candy to eat for my free time. For my free time,
For your free time. Okay, so this is something that you used to do for your free time. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And okay, and what do you think? Okay, what is something that you don't like to do? Okay, can you please tell me what you don't like to do? What is something that you don't like to do?
mm, I don't I don't like to paint
Mm-hmm.
anything on my art class
Mm-hmm. Because why? Because.
because I don't have any talent about painting or art or music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. Now we have here. Okay, this text. Okay, can you please read from here to here?
Uh, I am right. Dear Sir or Madam, I am writing to express my disappointment at the council's recent decision not to include any cycle lanes in town. Since I don't have a car, I cycle everywhere, so this is a very important issue for me. My main reasons for objecting to the decision is that cycles lanes improve the safety of cyclists. Without cycle lanes, more cyclists are injured in accidents, as it is far more difficult for drivers to see them. I realize that it is expensive to buy cycle lanes. However, I believe it is a good use of this money pollution is a problem, and we should be encouraging people to cycle rather than going by car because it's better for the environment. All in all, I believe these are very bad decisions unless we consider there will be a negative effect on road safety and on the environment. George Fiferly and Stafford, Matthew Stafford.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's see. And how would you answer on this text? Okay. So what is something that you would say in this text? Okay. Can you write 5 sentences? How would you try to answer on this text about? Okay. So what would you will be your answer on this situation?
Okay. I'm
Okay.
finished.
Can you please read?
I think the conscious decisions is not fair for people who cycle every day. Because cycle lanes are very important. They make cycling safer. Without cycle lanes, accidents are more likely to happen. Building cycle lanes may be expensive, but it helps protect the environment and reduce pollution. In my opinion, consumers should reconsider these decisions for the safety for everyone.
Mhm. Okay, now in pairs, read the text. Okay, the text below. Plan your essay for following the instructions. Okay, your local council has decided to stop giving under 18 tip travel. Okay, tip travel. Okay, on buses. Okay, write a letter or complaint. How would you write a complaint about this? How would you write a letter about this? How would you,
Mm,
for example, write a letter about this situation?
I think the local consul has to continue to sell cheap travel on bus to under 18 because under 18 the teenager is want to travel around the new place and wants to explore interesting place and they want to free and my opinion is local consumer want it has decided to continue giving under 18 cheap travel on bus.
Mhm. Okay, and what other things can be okay? Let's try to say what other things can be less okay important for you. What are some other things that can be really less important for you? What is something else that is not so important for you?
Mm, I think the smartphone is important for me
Because.
because because it helps me to study and connect with friends.
Mhm. Okay, so this is something that can study. Okay, and what things can be cheaper? Okay, what things are cheap can be cheaper in your own opinion? What is something that can be cheaper right now? Okay, in your school, what is something that can be cheap?
Mm, in my school is a notebook. It be cheaper, very
Mm-hmm.
cheap in my school
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
because when student has a best score
Mm-hmm.
in tournament who when school create so, and they can have a gift from school is 10 notebook
Mm-hmm.
and in my school they sell one notebook only 0.5 dollar.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what books would you usually like to buy if you can buy? What what books would you usually like to buy?
Mm, I want to buy a comic book like a superhero or
Mm-hmm.
Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, what do you think? What do you think about some other books? What other books are really interesting for you? Are really interesting for you to buy. If you want to buy some other books, Okay, so what other books are really interesting for you to buy?
I the same book 100 Mystery About the World. It's a
Mm-hmm.
book I'm very interesting and happy when I
Mm-hmm.
buy it and read it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, when you buy it and read it. Okay, very nice. Now that is really nice and really good to hear. Okay, now let's see. And what things can be cheaper in your school? What is something that can be cheap in your school? Okay, cheaper comparing to other things. What is something that can be cheaper?
I think mm,
What is something that can be cheap?
yeah, yeah, textbook in my school is very cheaper.
Mhm. Okay, how about traveling? Would you like, for example, with school to summer to travel with your friends from your school? Would you like to travel somewhere? If you can choose, would you like to go somewhere?
Mm, I think will go to Paris
Mhm. Why to Paris? Why do you want to go to Paris? Because
because it's a beautiful city with many famous places to see, and I enjoy the delicious food like croquettes and patus.
mhm. Okay, write me 5 sentences. I will go to the toilet. Write me 5 sentences. Why do you want to go to Paris? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here I am. Did you finish?
I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished.
Hmm.
I'm finished.
Okay, can you please read?
I want to go to Paris because it's a very beautiful city. Paris has the famous Eiffel Tower, which I really want to see.
Hmm.
I would like to try French food, especially croissants and macarons. Paris is full of art, culture, and I want to visit the Louvre Museum. I think going to Paris will be an exciting and unforgettable experience.
Hmm. Okay, okay, very nice. Now, and what do you think about some other experience? What other experience are important for you?
Mm, last year, my school organization for to my class to went to the rainforest in Vietnam.
Mhm. Okay, now let's.
Rainforest
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and why is that so important for you? Why? Because.
because I want to explore the environment into the rainforest, and I want to travel and see rare animal and harmless animal in the rainforest in Vietnam.
Mhm. Okay, and okay, and what other things? What other things you would like to see in Vietnam? In Vietnam. Okay, so what other things are important to see in Vietnam if you want to go to Vietnam? Okay, what animals and things are really important in Vietnam?
Mm, in In Vietnam, it has a lot of buffalo in
Buffalo,
the north.
buffaloes,
Buffalo,
buffaloes,
yes,
buffalo.
buffalo, buffalo,
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Vietnam has a lot of buffaloes. Okay, buffaloes, buffaloes.
buffaloes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, buffaloes. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about these animals? What is your opinion about these animals?
Buffalo in Vietnam is has a black skin, and they are very strong, and they have famous by pulling heavy loads and walking in the field,
Mm-hmm.
and the special buffalo in Vietnam is they also give milk which people can drink. I used to make food like cheese, and
Mm-hmm.
they are calm animals but can be very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's very special.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so these animals are very special. And what animals? Okay, which animal would you like to be, if you can choose? Which animal would you like to be? So, what is the animal that you would like to be if you can choose? One animal that you would like to be.
Mm, I think I want to be a dinosaur.
Why did you choose? Oh, dinosaur. Why did you choose dinosaur? Because.
because the dinosaur can uh, die early, so I can change life to a human.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So now this is okay. So this is something that is really nice. Okay. So you okay now, and can you please tell me? Okay. What do you think? What do you think? Okay. About some other animals. What other animals are really interesting for you? Okay. What animals would you hate to be? You don't like to be. What is the animal that you don't want to be?
I don't want to be a cockroach.
Oh,
Cockroach
why cockroach? Why did you choose cockroach?
because this animal is I don't like insect and is very ugly for me
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, and and why do you think so? Why these animals is these reasons that you mentioned? Why?
because they fly around the world and
Mm, mm,
they are very ugly and
mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So these animals are really ugly. Okay, now we finished our class. That was really nice. Okay, uh, I have to go now because I have another class. But hope to see you soon. 谢谢，拜拜。
bye bye.